Hello everyone and welcome to Marble Rally Fantasy Tournament. This is race 13, we're playing as the Balls of Chaos. This is their turn, and with 4 races to go, the standings look like this. You see, the Raspberry Racers have a marginal points difference compared to the Green Ducks with only 1 point, which means that anything is possible, and the Gliding Glaciers are pretty much there. So we're ready to start
one of the most popular events.
The 13th race of this tournament. All lights are on, and we go green in this sound course. We're taking the first place for now. Balls of Chaos are challenging from second place. Now from the outside, they had a much higher speed and they got first place. Now the Orange Serpents are challenging for the first place. Everyone is bunched up behind Balls of Chaos. The Gliding Glaciers are now taking first place. What's happened at the back? Where's the Crazy Cat's Eyes? Yeah, the Emerald Elites. And there's a difference, there's a distance between 7th and 8th place, but now it's all coming together. Gliding Glaciers, Thunderbolts in second place, fighting with the Pacific Pinwheels. What's that? Balls of Chaos, Thunderbolts and Crazy Cat's Eyes, yeah. But the Gliding Glaciers are still first place with a comfortable lead, and we're approaching the end of this course. Now the Thunderbolts, can they do anything? Yes! They passed them with 3 turns to go. Now the last turn,
and the crowd
second
really
place for the Thunderbolts, third place for the Balls of Chaos. The Orange Serpents, fourth place. Where are the Hazers? Oh no, the Hazers, 15th place. Things are not changing too much for them. But the protagonists, where are they? The Raspberry Racers are sitting in 11th place and the Green Ducks in 8th place. Which means that the Green Ducks have taken 8 points and the Raspberry Racers 5. So, the title is, the championship battle is getting very hot, especially with the Gliding Glaciers taking the first place with 20 points. I'm eager to see what the rest of the remaining races will unfold for us. So, without any further ado, let's head it over to race 14. Alright, so the roster is ready in the starting stalls ahead of race 14. Now we're playing as the Bumblebees, and the rest of the marbles are sitting in different places, hopefully. If I mess that up, please let me know down in the comments. So,
one of the most popular.
Bumblebees will race with Bumble.
And
We go
down they
green,
come.
and who has the upper hand? It's the Emerald Elites for now, with the Balls of Chaos. The Bumblebees are sitting in the middle of the pack. The Green Ducks are pretty far behind in 14th place, while the Raspberry Racers are challenging for the first place, even if they're sitting in 4th place right now. But Cool Moody gets first place. Balls of Chaos do not have the speed to keep up, and the Raspberry Racers get the chance to take back to take second place, but the Balls of Chaos take it back. Now the Emerald Elites in 3rd place, challenging for second place. The Cool Moody is losing positions from 1st to 2nd. Balls of Chaos took first place back. The Hazers are running in 7th place. That's pretty good for them. The Bumblebees in 10th, and we're approaching the end of this course. Who's going to win? It's the...
Get it
Oh
done.
my gosh! Cool Moody did it again. Cool Moody took first place.
Let's watch on the replay.
I want to watch this on the replay. Let's go to Cool Moody camera. Half the speed. You see, Balls of Chaos have a healthy lead. Well, not a big one, but when you're approaching the 3 last corners, you see, here's when things go south for the Balls of Chaos. They lost speed, maybe on the inside of the previous turn, but then they got again speed in the stretch. What happened? What happened with Balls of Chaos? This is it. Wow! You see, you have to keep it consistent. You have to be always at the top of your game. You don't know when your main rival will make the mistake, but when they do, you have to be there to keep up to be up for the grabs. So that's it for race 14. Where did everyone else finish? So Green Ducks 11th place. Wow, this does not help them at all for the championship fight, especially since the Raspberry Racers have finished in 4th place. Now Gliding Glaciers will be fighting with the Green Ducks in the points because they took this nice 6th place for them. They could do better, especially finishing so close to the Crazy Cat's Eye and Marble and Raspberry Racers. But who wants to see race 15 of 16? Let's go. Race 15 is ready. We're playing with the Gliding Glaciers this time.
One of the most popular events.
Alpine will race for them. The inside line. All the lights are on.
And we're rolling.
And we're off. Oh, Thunderbolts. Thunderbolts have seem to have the upper hand, but it seems now they're falling behind. But who cares about that, since we have Deep Ocean in 1st place and the Gliding Glaciers in 2nd. Can we see the Gliding Glaciers jump up from 3rd place to 1st place at the end of this tournament? We'll see. Right now, the main rivals, the Green Ducks and the Raspberry Racers, have a horrible start. They're sitting in 12th and 13th place respectively. With okay, their positions change all the time. But let's see what we can conjure up here. So, all right. So the Limers are still in last place. Our winners, so with an incredible pass in the last corner, are still now in 15th place with now 14th place. Team Rain in 15th. Let's go, the Green Ducks. The Green Ducks. Wow, what's happened to the Green Ducks? They're taking so many places. And at the end of the race, they finished in 5th. Sorry, guys, we have to watch on the replay on that one. Sorry, I was taking I was taken off guard there. We were approaching the end of the course.
But let's watch on the
and
replay.
Instead of watching the main rivals, I was watching the last place finishes. So here is where things went well for the Gliding Glaciers. Not the Gliding Glaciers, for the Green Ducks. You see, the Green Ducks are pretty much there with everyone, especially with the Hazers. Oh, well, they passed the Gliding Glaciers. It's not good for the Gliding Glaciers at all. Then the Crazy Cat's Eyes, then the Emerald Elites, then the... who's else? Is that the Orange Serpents? Yes. The Emerald Elites managed to pass them back. Well, sorry, it's the Emerald Elites. We finished in 3rd place, which is good. The Deep Ocean Marble is in 2nd place, and Bumblebees took the first win of this tournament. However, before we head over to the final race, let's see the overall standings. Oh, wow! Wow, the Green Ducks surpassed the Raspberry Racers, and not only that, the Gliding Glaciers did so too. Look what a win can do. You see, the Gliding Glaciers took 2 wins in a row, and this puts them into 2nd place, 1 point behind the lead. 153 points for the Green Ducks, 152 points for the Gliding Glaciers, and 150 for the Raspberry Racers. The Crazy Cat's Eyes sits in 4th place. Well, yep, in 4th place. With 139 points. Then we have the Bumblebees with 128, as well as the Balls of Chaos. And then we have the Limers, 4 points shy of them. And then we have a very close field. 122 for the Thunderbolts, 121 for the Musical Waves, 120 for Deep Ocean and Cool Moody, and 117 for Team Rain. Then there is a gap of 11 points, for the Emerald Elites with 106. 10 points behind are the Pacific Penguins, who had a horrible last part of the season so far, with 2, 3, 2 and 1 point respectively of the 4 last races, bringing a tally of 96. We thought that the Pacific Penguins were a high midfield team. This was my, you know, at least I thought that this was the case. And the Hazers still continue to disappoint. Even if they got 2 8th places and 1 9th place in the past 4 races, this triple non-scoring streak and 1 15th place in race 14 brings them to 66 points. So before this video, they were sitting in 16th place, 21 points shy of 15th place, and now they are 27 points behind 15th place. And even if, well, it's utterly disappointing for this team. One would say that I root for the Hazers. Well, I have to tell you, I adore the Hazers. I love these marbles. They're so beautiful. But you know, it's all about their consistency to be performing poorly. Maybe it's every time Hazy who is racing for this team. But anyway, so these are the standings, and let's go to the final race. It will be very hot between the Green Ducks, the Gliding Glaciers and the Raspberry Racers. Everything is set for the final race. We are playing as Deep Ocean. As you see, the logo on the top, left corner of the grid, which shows the Oceanics. We do that throughout the season, so don't worry. The Oceanics are not competing in this tournament. We use the marbles to represent Deep Ocean, a team that was asked by you, the fans. So here's the deal. We have Raspberry Racers, the Gliding Glaciers and the Green Ducks all fighting for the championship of this tournament. All lights are on, and we go green of the final race of Marblearth Fantasy Tournament. And who's got in first place is the Pacific Penguins. No, it's Cool Moody. Cool Moody once again in first place. It's all about the start. And we see the Limers are sitting in last place. No, it's actually the Gliding Glaciers. The Gliding Glaciers are sitting in last place with a big margin in front. The Raspberry Racers are not doing so well. And where are the Green Ducks? The Green Ducks are... where are the Green Ducks? Oh, they're in 6th place. Haha. Alright, so halfway through the course, and it seems the Green Ducks are going to do this. They're in 2nd place. Now they lost out. And the Raspberry Racers out of nowhere, they're in front. They are in front. Listen to the crowd, listen to the roar. Wow. We're closing into the final stage of this course. And the Crazy Cat's Eyes overtake the Green Ducks. And now the Raspberry Racers will not do this. First place for Pacific Pinwheels. A redemption for these abysmal 4 last races. 2nd place for the Thunderbolts, fan favorite team here in this channel. 3rd place for Team Rain, a fantasy team. The Raspberry Racers, 4th place, 5th place for the Crazy Cat's Eyes, 6th for the Green Ducks. Wow, what a championship! I mean, let's skip this. Let's see the final standings. And the Green Ducks made it with 163 points. They took anything they needed to be the Marble Rally Fantasy Tournament champions. 2nd place for the Raspberry Racers. It seems it was so close between them. But the big disappointment of the race was the Gliding Glaciers. They had the chance. You see, they had two wins in a row. Then they had a very good rest 2 races with 10 and 7 points. Well, not so good, but they were nice. They were in the midfield, upper midfield, and then they got last place. They almost been overtook by the Crazy Cat's Eye Marble in 4th place with 150 points. Then we have the Thunderbolts, 139, 133 for Balls of Chaos, 131 for Team Rain. Very nice. very good result for the rookies, the team Rain. I think it's the highest place team from the fan suggestions, from the team fan suggestions. So then we have the Bumblebees tied with the Musical Waves with 130 points. Then 127 points for Limers and Cool Moody, 121 for Deep Ocean, 116 for Pacific Pinwheels. They overtook in the very last minute the Emerald Elites, who stand in 14th place with 112 points, 97 points for the Orange Serpents. Okay, we are not surprised with this team. They are represented by the Solar Flares. And in last place, the Hazers with 74 points. But the Green Ducks, the hosts of Marble League 2022, got the championship of Marble Valley Fantasy Tournament. Wow! Congratulations to the Green Ducks. What a period to be a Green Ducks fan. I mean, if we look at the previous runs, they weren't always in first place. The Raspberry Races seemed to be on top of the game, and then the Gliding Glaciers were dangerously closing into this championship fight. But the Green Ducks took the first place in the standings in the last event, and they held this lead by one single point. Amazing stuff. This is why I love marble racing. I hope you enjoyed that too. And let me know down in the comments what would you like to see in the next couple of videos. Until then, keep it safe and keep it rolling.